Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. So in this video, I had the pleasure of going to the Harry Potter store in New York. So I figured I'd do a tour for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the tour. Starting in the first room, when you first walk into the Harry Potter store in New York, you're gonna have the Harry Potter New York merchandise / Makuza room. So in this room, you're gonna find like any of the Harry Potter New York t-shirts, sweatshirts, things like that, anything to do with Makuza, since of course that is the Ministry of Magic, in the States, so it makes sense. And then at the top, you're gonna have Fox, Dumbledore's Phoenix as well. Also too, I thought it was really cool, but like around the store, in all of the rooms, they actually have pretty nice Easter eggs. So, you can see in this room at the top is Teddy, Newt Sniffler, couldn't think of his name there for a second, but yeah, so this room is definitely the go-to if you are looking for any of the Harry Potter merchandise exclusively to New York, like sweatshirts or any Makuza related items. This is definitely the room for that. But moving on to the next room. Next, we have the house room. So in this room, you pretty much have all 4 houses. Of course, everyone knows what they are if you clicked on this video. But yeah, so you have all 4 houses at Hogwarts there. So if you're looking for a sweatshirt or a scarf or a hair accessory that's specific to your house, then this is the room where you will find it in the Harry Potter store. So me, for example, I am Hufflepuff, so I essentially gravitated towards the Hufflepuff section, being the fact that, it is the best house. Here we have the wand room. Yes, there's probably thousands of wands in this room, and I was super excited to go to this room because of the fact that I actually wanted to purchase a wand that is specific. It is exclusive to the Harry Potter store in New York, which it would be the Golden Snitch wand. I think it's gorgeous. Yes, I did buy it. Do I need it? The answer is yes. Oh my god, guys, their elevator, it was like a Floo powder elevator. I thought it was so cool. So the outside just looks, like a plain fire, and then as soon as the doors open, it's completely green inside. So moving on, walking past the giant life-size replica of Hagrid and his giant shoes, we come to the magical creatures room, or well, that's what I'm gonna call it. Basically in this room, you have pretty much all the creatures from the Harry Potter books and the movies. You have Dobby, you have Mandrakes, you have Phoenix, you even have Aragog up there in the corner, just kind of chilling. But yeah, this room is pretty cool if you have little ones that want stuffed animals or things of that nature, but they are kind of pricey, so just be aware of that. But I mean, it's still a pretty cool room though. The Honeydukes Room was probably one of the rooms that I was looking forward to the most. The only thing that was a little bit disappointing when we went is they were actually doing some construction, or I don't know if they were replacing it, if someone had broke the centerpiece, but the middle of the Honeydukes room was completely blocked off. They had a sheet covering it, which kind of ruined the vibe, I guess. But it was still cool. We still got to see everything that we wanted. They had butterbeer in there, of course. One thing that I noticed that they didn't have that I was hoping that they had was I didn't see any pumpkin juice. I mean, maybe I just was overlooking it. I feel like they have it. They have to have it. It's weird if they wouldn't. But yeah, that's one thing that I did kind of overlook. But yeah, but the Honeydukes room is really nice. It's really nicely decorated. But yeah, the only thing, like I said, was just how the structure in the middle was just covered with cloth. But yeah, still cool nonetheless. Now, going down the stairs, it is the basement. No, I'm kidding. So when you go down the stairs, it's kind of like the dark arts area, the Death Eaters, pretty much things of that nature. So when you go down there, it's pretty cool because as you're walking down the stairs, you can kind of see the colors changing. It gets a little bit darker down there. One thing that I loved was, I loved the fact that they're using the tile that was used in the Ministry of Magic, that green subway tile. I thought that was a really nice touch. And then the big basilisk that they have on the top of the ceiling, that was of course really cool as well. But yes, this is the area for anyone that is a fan of the Death Eaters, the fan of the dark arts, that wants shirts, sweaters, notebooks, all that jazz. Another highlight of my time being in the Harry Potter store in New York was actually seeing the famous store called Mina Lima, which of course is for the two people that pretty much did most of the graphic design for, the world of Harry Potter. They pretty much brought everything to life. For example, the Marauders map, they're the ones that designed that. They also came up with the design for the wallpaper in Sirius Black's house in his room. They pretty much designed all of the props and things of that nature that were in the movies. So yeah, this room, definitely a 10 out of 10. All of the stuff in there was absolutely amazing. So if you go back upstairs, go to your right, and just keep going all the way through there, you're going to find a room that also has shirts and sweaters and, the normal stuff in there too. But this one is more I would say it's more up to date Harry Potter clothing. It's not in your face, oh, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. It's more of oh, this is stylish, this is fashionable. That's what I would say it is. But yeah, at the end of it is the most important thing that I think of anyway, which would be the butterbeer room. The butterbeer I had was so good. Now, I've been to Universal Studios in Florida, and I've drank the butterbeer there. I can honestly say that the butterbeer here was pretty on point. Sadly, we are at the end of the tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. The Harry Potter store in New York is definitely a must visit for any huge Harry Potter fan just like myself. The store was so cool. Just plan to spend a few hours in there because there's tons of stuff to look at. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more of my content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!